guys, how are you? Mike here from Mondays with Mike. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode. Such a pleasure to have you guys here. Such a pleasure to be here. And yep, the fish mural is still behind me. More on that to come in the next couple of weeks. But anyways, guys, thanks again for joining me for another episode. Today, what are we talking about today? Today we're talking about a little bit of a controversial kind of topic and a sensitive one, but I want to address it because it's important to address. And the topic is it okay to be fat? Is it okay to be fat? And I know it's kind of a sensitive question, like, what? Are you really asking that? And yeah, we are going to ask that. And let me tell you why we're asking it and where it stems from. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of press on, I think Playboy or whatever it was, Cosmopolitan. I can't remember who it was, but they picked, I think it was maybe the swimsuit edition, SI swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated, picked their first quote-unquote big or thick or heavier model, whatever it may be. They made a big deal out of it. So, hey, it's okay to be a little bit bigger. And just recently, there's also like another model that's getting a lot of publicity. She just got signed to like a deal for like modeling, etc. And again, another one of the big models. And let's talk about that, guys. Let's talk about the whole idea of like being fat. Not even being fat, because I don't even like saying that, because we are not fat. We have fat. If we're fat, if we are obese, we are not defined by that. So we are not fat. We have fat. There's a big difference there. And let's talk about that. Is that okay? And the answer to that is no, it's not okay. And let's not say, hey, having fat means beauty or not being beautiful. That's a bunch of bullshit. And I've actually done an episode about that I don't know, maybe 8 months ago, the difference between beauty and health. There's a huge difference. When we have fat, that has nothing to do with beauty. Beauty comes from within. When we have fat around our body, around our organs, viscerally inside of us, that's making us unhealthy, there's no beauty to that at all. So let's address that first and foremost. So if we're gonna say, hey, quote unquote, we're a little thicker, we're a little bigger, that if you go in, you get blood work, that is okay. If you are within standards, blood work's good, cholesterol's good, your BMI ratio is good. If that all adds up, then wonderful, you are healthy. Let's not misinterpret health with beauty. We are already beautiful. So when it comes to fat, no, it's not okay to be fat, because having fat is unhealthy. And I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, it's okay. I'll tell you you're beautiful. I don't care if you weigh 500 pounds. Yes, you are beautiful. Are you healthy? No. Big difference. So that's where we misconstrue information. So what I'm going to suggest is to decide this. You can weigh, and here's another thing I'll mention, you can weigh 90 pounds. It's not about how big or small you are. You can weigh 90 pounds and still be unhealthy, unfit, clinically obese, because it's not about how much you weigh, it's what is made up. What makes up that 90 pounds? What makes up that 300 pounds? You could be a big-time bodybuilder, weigh 325 pounds. Does that mean you're obese because you weigh 325? No. If you look at your body fat, which we're going to talk about, body fat, if this big bodybuilder weighs 325 and his body fat 6%, he's not obese. He doesn't have fat. Quote unquote, he's not fat, if you will. You can weigh 90 pounds and have 33% body fat. Yes, you are obese. You weigh 90 pounds, but you're obese. You clinically have more fat than you should have on your 90-pound body. So let's not misconstrue this whole fat. I think that's what's being made a big. The issue is because we say, hey, just because someone's bigger, they're not beautiful. No, they are beautiful. They're just not healthy. They're not fit, and that's not okay. That's not cool to say someone with higher cholesterol is more at risk for heart disease and diabetes and stroke, whatever it may be. That's okay. No, it's not okay. They need to be healthy. We want them to be healthy for themselves, for their kids, for their friends, for the society, because we need them around, because people are awesome. Let's keep them awesome. The way we do that, let's keep them healthy. So guys, going forward, let's not misconstrue, having fat with beauty. They don't go together. Beauty's from within. So going forward, get rid of the damn scale. get your body fat read. And if you don't have access to that, here's a little tip, suggestion. Go to your local gym. If you have a membership, great. Ask one of the personal trainers there to have your body fat done. If you don't have a membership, here's another little sneaky technique. Go in there, sign like a free 7-day membership, and during that 7 days, approach one of the trainers. Tell them that maybe you'll do some training with them. You're considering it, but you'd like to know where your body fat stands. They'll gladly do that body fat assessment for you. Even if you have to pay a $10 fee, $15 fee, it's worth it because that is more accurate in the long run. What is your body fat at? Don't gauge it off of just your weight. Go off of body fat, guys. That's today's message. When it comes to fat, we are not fat. We have fat, and there's nothing beautiful, sexy about that. It's unhealthy. So going forward, let's commit to being healthy. Let's commit to doing our very best to be the best we can be, to be as awesome as we are. Deal, guys? That's this week's message. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. Hopefully it didn't offend anyone. If it did, if there's anything you want to discuss with me, reach out to me anytime. More than happy to do that. It's mike@thewellnessbucket.com. You're awesome, and I appreciate you being here. Have a phenomenal weekend ahead, and until next Monday, cheers.